Hey guys, it's your girl Ashley Gabrielle. Welcome back to my channel. If you've already subscribed, thank you for being a loyal subscriber as always. And if not, go ahead and click the like button, subscribe button, the share button, whatever you choose. Go ahead and share. Okay, but today, what I'm going to be going over with you guys is bob wigs. So I haven't decided what I'm going to call these wigs as yet. I'm still in the voting process of figuring out what the name of this wig is going to be, but I've been wearing these cute bob wigs for about 2 years now, and actually my friend sold me the wig and I loved it. I've already purchased 3 for myself, and this is my 3rd one that I've actually purchased, and this time I actually have the vendor. I have the vendor now, so now you guys have direct access to get the wigs. So what I'll be doing as far as basically just customizing is bleaching the knots, plucking, and also cutting and styling. So what I'm gonna do is walk with you, show you guys my process of styling my wigs, customizing it, making sure that it looks as natural as possible. I'm not a fan of doing too much of like parts or anything. I really just like to kind of like flip it over and push it back and push it forward and, you know, just play with it. I'm not a big fan of like super long hair for whatever reason. And so I just feel like the bob wigs are super cute, super convenient, very like trendy, fashionable, like just, you know, like it kind of gives you a classic look, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be showing you guys, this is what the wigs look like before even touching it or styling it or anything. So this is a 12-inch wig, and I kind of like cut it like at the neck type of deal, right? Cut it at the neck, and then I kind of like add layers to it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is bleach the knots. So I'm going to show you guys what you need to bleach the knots. You're going to need some BW2. Some pure white 40, or you could do 30, whichever one works for you. You'll need some neutralizing shampoo to stop the bleach from continuing, basically, like for it to, y'all know what I mean, right? Like the bleach is going to be obviously activated after putting it on the wig, so you want to use a neutralizing shampoo to kind of balance that out. And then I also have the shimmer lights, which will help to kind of not give the knots like an orangey type of tint. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys my process, and then yeah, that's it.
Okay guys, so what I'm basically doing is getting that BW2 powder. I put 2 scoops in, and then I'm gonna take my 40 volume and mix it. I kind of want the volume to be a little thick, not too thin to the point where it's gonna like seep through. So I kind of want to have like a thicker, smooth consistency, but not too smooth where it's like watered down. So what you see me here doing now is just gently applying the mixture to the lace. I'm not like really dabbing or like putting it too much into the lace so that it's seeping through on the opposite side where the knots or the bleach will turn the lace blonde. And then what I'm doing is just flipping it over, putting it on top of foil to kind of warm that up. And then I'm working on the other wig, which I'm just basically doing the same thing over again. I had like 3 wigs that I was working on, so I'm just really applying that same method over again, and that is it. So I've let this sit for about a good 20 minutes. And some of the chunks from the volume and the powder definitely like fell off into the foil. But what I'm gonna sit there and do is wash it out, get all of that stuff in. I actually should have gloves on with this stuff, because if you happen to burn yourself with the volume powder and the volume and the BW2, it can burn your skin. I was super careful with it. It hasn't happened to me yet, but it's definitely very possible. So I don't want the lace to be like too orange, but I still want it to kind of have like that natural tone, that natural tint. So what I'm doing here is placing my hand right under just to see how it looks when the skin is basically under the lace. And I'm just gonna comb that bad boy out, get all the tangles and the knots out. I'm just gonna wash and condition the hair, also let it sit. I'm kind of letting you see what it looks like. I kind of want a natural feel. But yeah, let me just comb that bad boy out, get it washed. So what you see me here doing is washing that lace. I'm putting the neutralizing shampoo directly onto the lace and also washing the hair as well. I try to comb in between when I'm washing, because sometimes the shampoo dries out the hair sometimes, so I really don't want it to get tangled. And then I'm going back in with the purple shampoo to kind of balance out that tone. You don't want the lace to be too orange, you kind of want it to be skin like. So I'm putting that purple shampoo on there and rinsing it out. Repeating the same step with the other wig, and then at this point I've kind of washed all the wigs. I've applied some silicone mix to the hair so that the hair can be fully conditioned, and I just let that sit for about a good 20 minutes, and that is it. You want to make sure that they're all conditioned very well. Silicone mix smells so.
Okay guys, so I've already started to pluck the wig on this side just so you guys can see like a slight difference. So this is the side with it not being plucked. Right here you can see it's kind of like a lot going on. So the idea is to basically create more of a natural hairline. I'm probably gonna go in a look like two more times, like maybe one more time with this one. And what I'm gonna do is basically just part it in the front, like a small piece in the front. I'm not gonna pluck too much. I'm gonna actually turn it this way. I'm not gonna pluck too much. So I'm really just plucking with, I don't even know what side of this the tongue is on, but I'm just plucking at a slant and stroking back ways. Back, and I'm just gonna slightly pluck because I've already plucked this side enough. I'm just gonna slightly pluck just a little bit more. Alright. You kind of don't want to pluck too close into the hair, like too close to the mesh, because you don't want to like bore a hole in the mesh, and you don't want to just pluck in one spot either. I don't want to just pluck back, pluck back. Comb this back. This is the hair that's come out from me plucking. Actually, from me plucking, this is the hair that came out. So this be okay. Yeah, this is okay. To the center here. So typically I would put it on the side, but I'm gonna put it in the middle because I want to make sure that the person, if they decide to wear it in the middle to the side, that they have flexibility.
Okay, so this is the result of me bleaching the knots, plucking, cutting, and styling. I added some layers to the back to kind of give it that, body in the back. And it's just a cute wig. You can wear it straight, you can wear it wet, however you please. But it has like this additive layers, it has style, it has body, and as you can see, blonde my wig. I love it. This was freshly washed. It looks so good. I got so many compliments. And yeah, thank you for watching.
It's the vibe for me.
Subscribing to my channel. And I hope you guys see me
out there vibing freely. I don't care, I'm a vibe anyway.